If you've been watching the channel, you might have seen a video I made last month called The Worst Type of Love Interest. In this video, I spoke upon 3 love interests that were causing a multitude of problems for the main character. Whether it was making everything about them,
because you lied to me. You made me feel stupid and unimportant.
thinking they're more important than they really are,
Because I'm the leader of this team.
Shut the fuck up, bitch.
or they was just cheating like crazy.
She belongs to the street.
What I didn't mention in that video is that there's multiple types of bad girlfriends and bad boyfriends in comics. As I said 1,000 times, I have to be 110% honest with you guys. And my hands are rated E for everyone. Nobody is safe. I stated last video that the worst type of love interest was the me interest. While these types of characters are super annoying, and the examples that I used last video are extremely valid, they are my least favorite type of love interest. The people I will be discussing in this video are not me interest. I like to call these types the doghouse interest. While the me interest tends to make everything about them, the doghouse interest tends to take a more direct approach. In other words, these motherfuckers be cheating.
She belongs to the street.
And honestly, this is worse. I don't know though. I just cannot stand these. These dudes cannot keep it in their pants. And that's something that I cannot respect. So I'm on their ass now. But before I get into the video, I want to mention the support on the channel. Seriously, you guys are the GOATs.
Subscribe, please.
Oh yeah. One more thing. I'm about to bust right now.
This choice is absolutely no surprise. If anyone in comics belongs to the streets, is this man Dick Grayson. This dude right here wrote the book on cheating. And I'm pretty sure Raimi's MJ took a few notes. This motherfucker has been with everybody in the DC universe. I'm talking Batgirl, I'm talking Starfire, I'm talking Zatanna, I'm talking Harley Quinn, yes, even the Joker's woman, and even Dove from the Titan show. And she had a husband.
Oh, you poor bastard.
Jesus! I'll get the elephant out of the room right away. This motherfucker Dick Grayson heads over to Batgirl's house, who's already in a wheelchair, and you can guess what happens after that. Then, by the gods himself, this motherfucker invites her to his wedding with Starfire.
Baby, you got something in your nose. Sniff.
This is diabolical work, and I low-key lost all respect for Nightwing, but I've always been a Red Hood fan more. Batman needs to beat his ass for this type of behavior. Nightwing flips back and forth between cheating on Batgirl, then on Starfire, and then on the rare occasion, he lays up with Zatanna. Also, this dude is just horn dogging around Bloodhaven. I hate this aspect of Nightwing. I want to see that Mark and Eve type commitment. Obviously, the Bat family is popular with the ladies, but this man Nightwing is on something else. He's definitely like the worst boyfriend in comics, at least in a commitment way. Some of these other dudes really be wildin'. And it's strange because I feel like it really doesn't fit his character. But in this video, I'm not chalking anything up to bad writing. Nightwing fans have to own up to his unfaithfulness. Now, in my last thumbnail, I added Jean Grey, but I didn't talk about her in the video because I'm pretty sure everyone knows why I added her. However, we cannot let this man Cyclops slide by. This dude is just as bad as Jean Grey. Now, Cyclops is my 3rd favorite superhero of all time, and I have to own up to him just being a bad husband. Recently, X-Men 97 has come out, and everyone and they mama saw Cyclops and the Jean Grey clone Madeline Pryor getting down and dirty in the telepathic mind communication. Getting walked in on telepathically by your wife, and she sees you cheating on her with her clone is disastrous work. This dude has the OG, and he's still cheating on her with her. I mean, what are you doing, Scott? What makes this worse is Scott Summers gives off this righteous high horse energy, thinking he's better than everyone because he's the leader of the X-Men and whatnot. But to judge Wolverine about being an asshole and then doing this is very hypocritical. Now, again, this entire love triangle between Wolverine, Jean Grey, and Cyclops isn't anyone's fault in particular. Each of them plays a part in being a bad love interest to each other. But Scott does this again with other women. Other than his affairs with Madeline Pryor and the love triangle, he also cheats on Jean Grey with Emma Frost in a similar telepathic way. So once is a mistake, but twice is a habit. And as for Wolverine, obviously this motherfucker is not a faithful man. Actively trying to get with your teammate's wife is disgraceful in my opinion. Admitting you're a scumbag doesn't make you any less of a scumbag. And this pursuit of Jean Grey is something that Wolverine will always do in every adaptation, so it's really something you can't blame on writing, and you can't really forgive it either. Now, this one might be a bit of a stretch because, if I'm honest, I'm not too familiar with Captain America, and I don't think Captain America is an active cheater, but I have to mention the way he was moving in the MCU. In the first Avenger, Brother Man gets walked in by Peggy kissing a groupie, but they weren't together at this point, so unfortunately I have to let this slide. However, in Civil War, when he got his shield back from Sharon and decides to take that kiss, and I would be happy for him, he hasn't had any love in 70 years. But out of all of the women, he goes for Peggy's great niece? Oh my God. I don't give a fuck if she was married or dead or whatever. Kissing your ex-girlfriend from 70 years ago, great niece, is wild. And it's a little weird, to be honest. That's generations of hopping. I cannot respect that. Then he goes back in time to be with Peggy like he didn't do what he just did. That's insane. Also, leaving your best friend in the future while you go back in time to go be with a woman you just promised to dance with is kind of weird and a little bizarre, so justice for Bucky. Bad love interest can be whoever, and I can definitely make a part 3 to this video. There's a lot of trash relationships in comics. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know in the comments who you think is a bad love interest and what else you'd like me to talk about. I'll see you guys in the next video.